Capitalism is the best economic system we have for alleviating global poverty and improving living standards. Capitalism in the form of enterprise and trade has been the driving force behind the most remarkable decline in global poverty ever witnessed in human history. Capitalism is necessary to generate new ideas through innovation in technology and bring them to the market. It has given us such easy access to life-changing products that it becomes common to take them for granted. Our mobile phones, the internet, vaccines, and antibiotics for a start. We cannot suggest that capitalism is a perfect system, but we should remember how much we rely on the market economy to provide for our needs and make our lives longer, healthier, easier, more comfortable, and more enjoyable. In a capitalistic economy, property and business are owned and controlled by individuals. The production and prices of goods and services are determined by how much demand they generate and how difficult they are to produce. Theoretically, this dynamic drives companies to make the best products they can for as cheaply as they can. Capitalism is intended to drive business owners to find more efficient ways of producing quality goods. For consumers, this is intended to create a system wherein they have the freedom to choose the best and the cheapest products. This emphasis on efficiency takes priority over equality. According to the economic theories that underpin capitalism, inequality is the driving force that encourages innovation, which results in economic development. In a capitalistic economy, the state does not directly employ the workforce. This leads to high levels of unemployment during times of economic recession. It is clear enough that capitalism is currently beset by a number of structural weaknesses. Even before a global pandemic brought daily life to a halt, there were signs of trouble. Capitalism in the West has suffered from slowing growth. The Western trajectory of industrialization appears to be exhausted. There are reasons that capitalism is running out of fixes. There are fewer peasants to be converted to low-wage workers, fewer places for production to be outsourced, fewer sites from which to extract resources. Most modern economies are mixed economies, falling somewhere on the spectrum between pure capitalism and pure socialism. Social capitalism is defined as a socially minded form of capitalism when the goal is making social improvements rather than focusing on accumulation of capital in the classic capital sense. Social capitalism is a deliberate choice made by individuals to promote equality, fairness, and justice for all. It is a choice to improve societal and environmental outcomes to the betterment of all, including future generations. It is about directing capital toward the common benefits via markets as individuals and collectives. It is about solving social issues and making a profit, and has an ideology of liberty, equality, and justice. Liberty, because all actions is elective equality. When anyone can be a social capitalist and no group is excluded from its benefits. Justice, because it is moral and ethically based happiness for the many. The owners of American corporations not wanting to raise their capitals found a way to replace them by releasing stocks on the market in order to attract cash investment from the public. This thus eliminating pure capitalism and creating communal property, and the economy entered a new phase, social capitalism. This transition required a fundamental democratic change in corporate governance, which was not done. As a result, we got the income inequality that we have at present, as well as other shortcomings in the economy. In order to correct the shortcomings, maintain and improve the current system of the capitalist economy, it is advisable to implement the following changes. Create the necessary conditions for the gradual involvement of all working citizens in acquisition of corporate stocks, contributing to productivity growth and reducing income inequality. To select the board of directors only from qualified specialists of the perspective corporations. The salary and the bonuses for executives, CEO, CFO, and others should be limited not to exceed 5-10 times of the average salary of specialists. Set the minimum wage for employees at a level not lower than the established living wages. Recommend for all executives, current and former, to return 90% of all unreasonable received funds in the form of salaries and bonuses over the past 5 years back to the budget. Based on return funds, create a fund that will be used for scientific research and social needs, healthcare and education. In order to equalize income inequality, carry out profit distribution as follows. For scientific research and development, 50%. For financial incentives of members of the corporation, 25%. Dividends for stock shareholders, 25%. The listed changes will help democratize the economy and transfer to a new phase, social capitalism.